Hello everyone, this is Dr. Savitha from Bangalore. I am practicing since year 2000. Thank you Dr. Kalatia sir for giving me this opportunity. Today I am going to talk about a brief, it will be a brief introduction on class Mammalia with a case example and few themes of mammal group. Now basically mammals are vertebrate animals of class Mammalia. Largest order by the number of species are rodents, bats, Eulyptophila, hedgehogs, moles, shrews, etc. Next is the primates. Those are which includes humans, monkeys, and lemurs. There are even-toed ungulates like pigs, camels, and whales. Then next group is carnivora, which has cats, dogs, seals, etc. Mammals are unique because they are very intelligent, and one more unique feature is the self-awareness. And communication is also an important part, important aspect in mammals, which make them unique. And various other species have got a different type of communication methods like production of ultrasound, scent marking in terms of body odor, or it could be through urine. They make a clear boundary. And they also have alarm signals, and in humans it is seen as complex human language. So since we see like in different mammal species there are many variations, various expressions. Even in cases we can see it as various expressions depending on which subclass they. Let's see what are the common themes in mammals. So this is common to most of the, almost all the mammal groups and subgroups. So there's a constant dependence and independence conflict. In the sense, there is a great need to be in the group. That is, they long for a group. That the need for the group is very important for them. But at the other hand, they also want to be independent because they are. If they are in the group and they are under somebody, they have to be submissive and they'll be losing their independence. So it is always a conflict in their mind as to whether I need to be in the group or move out of the group. And if they move out of the group, it is like moving out of their comfort zone. So, and also they will be, if they move out of the group, it is like whether they are able to survive independently or not. So, but if they are, it's like they are neither want to be in the group nor be outside, because if they are in the group, they have to be subordinates to somebody, or they might have to lose their independence. And once they lose their independence, it is like it is like they need to be survived. And there's also a question of respect issue where they feel that they are not respected, there is no value, and there again the conflicts and all the disease pattern starts. So this constant conflict about depending and independence on the group is always there. And once they are into any among the group, so maintaining or establishment of relationships becomes very important. So in cases also we can see a lot of issues related to relationships, like in maintaining a relationship, establishing a relationship, or lot of issues related to a relationship. Because once the relationship is established, there is a lot of giving and taking conflict. Like in a sense, they feel that they do so much for other people, or once they have established a relationship, they give so much to them, but in turn they don't get they don't get whatever they deserve in terms of love, respect, and those things. So it is always a conflict again, whether I need to do something to the group or no, or if I'm not doing, then maybe I won't be accepted in the group. So those themes will be there. And also there is issue of hierarchy where once they are in the group, there are some dominant groups and there are also some submissive groups in that. So submissive people want to listen to their higher authority. At the same time, higher authority, whoever is their dominant, will always be seeking for respect and those issues, like dominant group is one and the submissive group is the other. And there is a strong maternal instinct. It is very important, and it is a hallmark for all the mammalian groups, because physiologically only mammals have mammary glands through which they nurture their child. So there's a strong mother and child bond where there is nurturing, caring, and love and responsibility. So the seeking for mother's love is very strong in all the mammals. So they lack that care and cuddling what they get from the mother, and they long for that kind of care and nurturing and responsibility. Also, they'll be ready to do anything for them, and in turn, they also expect the same love and responsibility towards them from either from the family members or from the friends group. And communication is one very important tool in all the mammals, because once there is a kind of relationship, communication becomes an important tool. And in mammals, focus on communication is towards the external threat. So they feel that once the communication is not established properly, they feel victimized, because once the communication doesn't happen, even in human expressions, we can see that once the communication doesn't happen properly, they cannot establish a proper relationship. And once a proper relationship is not established, they again feel vulnerable. So communication is very, very important, which we can see in most of the mammal themes. And territorial issue is also very important, because most of the mammals have their own boundaries and territorial territories in which they feel very safe and comfortable. Even in patients, we can see that it is very important for them to have a boundary, and some expressions like my space, my personal space, and somebody snatched my personal space or my things are a common words. And again, home is also an important aspect, because most of the mammals build homes, or they make burrows, or they stay in natural homes like caves, which signifies safety and protection, especially when they are expecting any threat. So most of the mammals hide in their home. So by and large, home for a mammal is for safety and protection, and basically the comfort zone. And even in most of the patients, we can see those issues. When we go through the mammal remedies in Materia Medica, improvings and cases.
You need to go to your slide, because slides are not moving. So minimize browser and go to slide and move the slide.
Yes.
Yes.
Now can you see?
Minimize the browser. So no need of browser. Now click on a full screen. Go ahead.
Yeah. So when we go through mammal remedies in Materia Medica, provings and cases from homeopaths around the world, we can observe common themes among them. For easy understanding, they are further divided into subgroups. They are domestic mammals, prey mammals, and predatory mammals. So domestic mammals, all domestic mammals were wild in the past. They have sacrificed their freedom and independent life for better food and safety. They like home, comfort, food and security. In patients, these themes are expressed as liking for household work like cooking, cleaning, taking care of children and partner. Or on the other side, they are also fed up with the same routine. So they may have problem with even change of food or sleep pattern. That is, they like traveling, enjoy going out. At the same time, they miss their home also. In prey mammals, they are usually food for predatory mammals, and most prey mammals are herbivores. They are much weaker than predatory mammals. In patients, this will be expressed as extreme fear, panic, and they are overpowered by others or dominated, submissive and weak-willed, not strong enough and easily pursued by others. There's a lot of flight and fright reaction. There's intense need for security, protection, and safety. And there is constant fear of being attacked. Now, there are larger prey mammals and smaller prey mammals. Larger prey mammals, there are examples like elephants, rhinoceros, horse, apes, cows, etc. They have a lot of physical strength, but still they become prey to the predators. In patients, it is expressed as they have capacity, self-assurance, self-confidence, and on the other hand, they are submissive and dependent. Even though they have strength and capacity, they give up rather than they fight. They like to choose a non-aggressive way and live life with less confrontation. They like company and it gives them more strength. But if there is no support, then they get panicky or give up completely. So smaller prey mammals, they have less confidence, low self-assurance. So slightest threat creates a turmoil in their life. And for safety and protection, they desire to run or hide. So in patients also, it is expressed as they are totally dependent for protection and seek safe environment. Without support, they are nothing on their own. Weak will and fragile. Useful in psychiatric disorders like phobias, bipolar disorders, and panic attacks. Predatory mammals, they are carnivores, hunt and they kill the prey. So in patients, they are expressed as being powerful. There's a lot of physical strength and a lot of self-confidence. They are aggressive, extremely competitive. There's huge ego. They usually take, during case taking also, we can see that they are taking control over the conversation. They are intelligent, overpowering in front of others who are small or weak. But if they are confronted by someone more powerful, they usually submit, and that's when the conflict starts in them. So now to understand this better, we will go for a case. The case is long, so I have taken only few extracts from the case where where I will be able to appreciate. You will be able to appreciate mammal themes or mammal expressions in that. So this is the case of a 46-year-old male, complaints of psoriasis on the palm since 10 years and hypothyroidism since 3 years. There were no other complaints. So this is the patient words. I have skin problem since 10 years. I have lot of itching and peeling of the skin. It's worse in winter. If I apply moisturizer, I feel better for some time. And then after a few hours, it starts itching again. I feel very comfortable. No other complaints. Thyroid also no symptoms detected during health checkup. So I chose to ask about him. I am an IT employee, doctor. You know this corporate world and it's a struggle every day to prove yourself. There is a constant need to prove yourself. Only then I can survive in the company. And nowadays, there is a lot of job retrenchment. We middle-aged employees are facing trouble. It's become a global problem. I wanted to ask him about his job because his opening sentence was about the job and his major concern was about the job. There is a lot of pressure in the work, but I enjoy it. Initially, I had thought of opening a startup, but couldn't arrange for funds. I don't mind working under somebody. Whatever work my boss assigns me, I complete it on time. Always I try to do my work perfectly and keep thinking as to how I can do my job better than my teammates. It's important to excel in work, otherwise I'm not considered. Then either I don't get promotion or I will be thrown out of the company. So here we see a kind of competition where he always wants to work better than his teammates, perform better than his teammates. Even training my subordinates, I want to do my best. I enjoy working as a team. I help my subordinates and I want them to learn and grow. I believe in growing together. So here there is a lot of focus on teamwork because without a good team, it's very difficult to complete a project. Any teammate asks for any help, I will always be ready. During project release, I even don't mind working whole night and at any cost I complete my work. But at times, even after doing so much, I don't get the appreciation what I deserve. Many times, I go out of the box and organize marathon in my company. I mean, I volunteer to conduct sport event and also take lead to arrange for team outings and team lunch. It's important to be in limelight. Somehow, you should be seen to your boss. It gives a lot of recognition. This helps to climb the ladder in the company. I mean, I will have advantage over the other. Climb ladder, I mean promotion. It's important to grow in a company. Position is very important. Periodically, if I go to higher position, I will be respected and my subordinates come to me for any problem solving. Right from childhood, I am like that doctor. Even in school, I used to be a sports leader or leader for cultural events. I used to volunteer, so even now I am recognized for that. I have large group of friends, my school friends and college friends. We meet and I usually organize the meet. I enjoy it. I mean, taking lead for any event, it's important, doctor. Otherwise, out of sight is out of mind. No one will recognize. I enjoy large group of friends, but I like to be in limelight. Limelight? I mean, people should recognize me. From childhood, I am like that. I like if people recognize me and I can do anything for that. That's the problem. See, even in my company, I like to help everyone. Even it's very late, I help my teammates, but when I'm not recognized for that, I feel very bad. I should get what I deserve. Even my friends sometimes take help from me and they forget. I feel they take advantage of me and use me only when they need. I'm very angry. Even in office, I get angry on my boss. Even after doing so much, I don't get position I deserve. But what to do? I keep all the anger within me. Not that I can't fight back, but what happens with that I will get bad name and my promotion will be withheld from time to time. If I don't grow to the top position, even my subordinates will not respect me. Then they will not consider me. Even my old friends are all in good jobs. And if I lose my job, they all will look down on me. They might not consider me. Already due to skin issues, already due to skin issues, I feel bad and a kind of disgust I have. I feel embarrassed to shake hands. What they might feel about me. Even on friends, I feel very bad. Sometimes when they use me, I get very angry, but don't show it. If I keep fighting, all friends might stop talking to me and I can't imagine myself to be alone. What if you're alone? You need people. It's no fun staying alone. I can't think of it. I believe any problem can be solved as a team. So this is the case expert, and here focus of the case was I could see competition and the need for teamwork, and there was also a lot of suppressed anger because he could not show he could not express when boss used to boss did not give any appreciation to him, and we can also see some leadership qualities in him because he was ready to open his own companies, and also he is able to handle the whole team by himself, and there's a lot of need for respect and self-disgust, both in terms of like if he's not getting any position even then, and also due to his physical health problems. And there is a strong need for acceptance by the group and also requirement of appreciation, and yet he is very responsible. This was a focus in the case I could get. So based on this, can anyone guess what could be the remedy? Of course, it's an example of mammal case, so it should be a mammal remedy. So can anybody guess what could be the mammal remedy for this?
You can unmute or you can write in chat box in group.
Lag caninum.
Okay. Any other guess?
I feel it is lac caprinum because lac caprinum is very ambitious, and all these themes are so anger suppressed is there, but that is common and all, and the desire to excel is highly seen in lac caprinum.
Okay. Okay. Any other guess?
Anybody have idea about the medicine or anything you understand in the case? You can talk. Forget the medicine, no problem.
Or it can be lack equinum also if the issues of performance are seen very prominently here.
Okay.
Issue of performance, to excel, to do the best, give best performance. So lack equinum also would be in the DD.
Yeah, good observation.
Yeah, good observation.
Lack Caprinum do not have issue related to teamwork, need of somebody, and even they do not have issue related to leadership.
Leadership, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So,
but although they are very ambitious, but they don't have the team leadership qualities, Caprina.
Yes.
But,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And also teamwork also is more, it's not commonly seen in Caprinum.
Right.
So I thought of Canidae because I could see these themes of Canidae in the case. Basically, Canidae theme is a combination like where there's a need for togetherness, support, and group strength, because in mammals also we see most of the canids being in group or being in a herd. So in the case also we see that kind of a support and also group strength, because he says that he cannot do anything without the group, or most of the problems can be solved because of the if there is a good teamwork. And to strengthen that team, he is ready to support the team to any extent. That was the main thing. Like out of the box, he would go and support the team, and he would help all his subordinates to any extent, so that a good team is formed and they are able to excel in whatever work they are doing. And also for this teamwork and togetherness, there's a need of effective communication. So here in the patient also we can see a lot of communication skills, where he says even from childhood he's been in connect with so many of his friends, even outside the company and also inside the company. He is very communicative and very helpful. And also though he has the capacity to perform all alone leadership, he is okay to work under the boss. So he is ready to accept the boundaries. And that and other theme of Canada is they feel very safe, secure, and especially when they are a part of the group. And here also in the case, he tries to be a part of the group by trying to excel. So and also there is a fear of being neglected and cast away from the group. To maintain that, he is again ready to do anything. So he wants the position in the company. If there is a good position, then he will not be looked down by his subordinates, or it will help him to be in the company. So he will be not thrown out of the company, so that a social position is maintained even in his friend circle. And need for respect, of course, we see, because he is constantly talking about that need for the respect. I mean, whatever he does, he needs in turn, he needs to be respected for whatever job he does. And also, group theme is more important than the individual priorities. So here also he says that even if it is late nights, he doesn't mind waking up and helping his teammates. So he is ready to sacrifice his own self for the sake of the group. And again, for the group, because if he is in the group, he is well accepted in the group. So that is more important. And out of this, again, while doing so, there's a lot of pent-up anger within him. So this is also a chief theme in Canada, where the central core theme is feeling anger inside, but they cannot show it, because if they show it, they won't be accepted by the group. And if they don't show, it will be pent up inside them, and they always have a feeling that they are ignored and they did not get the love and respect what they actually deserve. So, and also there is, because of this theme, they have continuous dissatisfaction and kind of a disappointment, because of this conflict, whether I'm stronger or weaker. Because am I strong enough to express whatever feeling or anger I have, or am I weak enough to be submissive? And if they are weak enough, they have a feeling that they are not valued, they are not considered, and things like that. So based on this theme, I thought of Canada, because most of things were matching. So now in Canada, can you think of any remedy? At Equinum, I did not think because there is no performance thing. Performance did not come up. Of course, performance was there, but here in this case, performance was because he wants to be accepted by the group and climb up the position in the company. So it is more to do with the social status rather than what we say in Equinum, where there is a lot to do with the performance alone. The core is performance, but here the core is social. The performance is because he needs social position. Any remedy you can think in Canada?
So obviously lac can only could be the choice, I guess, because lac lupinum is also in Canada, but lac lupinum is not like this guy. I don't know if you could perceive deceit, a little deceitfulness or a kind of clever or outsmarting others. This kind of qualities will be seen in lac lupinum.
Okay.
So could have been lac can then.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
but can do not have issue related to leadership, because leadership quality you require a larger group, and in like caninum they are domestic dog, so they are not living in group, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if we want any remedy from Kennedy, then we require a medicine which has desire to belong to group and lead the group and follow the rules and regulation of the group. So here I want to remind you all our childhood serial, Mowgli serial, right?
Yes.
Many of us watch there, it, and in that serial Jungle Book, we see how this wolf group are working. They have one leader who gives instruction. This is the way you have to go for hunt. And in the group, they go for hunt and they follow all the rules of the group, right? So this is very, very prominent in wolf in dog family. Kennedy is a dog family. So all sort of dogs are there. A fox, a dog, wild dog, and a wolf. These all, jackal and
Yes, jackal, fox.
yeah.
So yeah, even I too thought of. I had prescribed Laccan, and 6 months of medicine, 6 months of Laccan did not give any improvement in the patient. So when I tried to read, but somewhere I was convinced that it was a mammal remedy and something to do with Candida. So when I read the reading, I later on I prescribed lac lupinum for him, and after lac lupinum he improved dramatically after 6 months of medicine, and now since almost 2 years he doesn't have any psoriatic patches on his palms, and emotionally also he is much better. Of course, the those themes like promotion and being respected or attaining a social position, everything is there. Those issues are there, but it is not affecting him as much as it was affecting him earlier. So if we look into lac lupinum thieves, it is a combination of power, authority, and responsibility. So here we can see very clearly in the patient that he is authoritative to his subordinates, and he has the capacity of that leadership where he can lead a company. But yet there's a need for the group, and also he is okay to be in the boundary, like working under his boss. But yet there is competition and authority, and also responsibility. You can say because he is very responsible towards his job. He says whatever said and done, I'm going to complete my job and finish. And not only that, he takes up the responsibility of his subordinates also. He is more like a father figure for the younger ones, and he also and it is very common in wolves where they believe in group unity and making the young ones learn and move forward. So it is like upbringing, or it is like making the younger ones move forward, going together or growing together. They believe in growing together. It is very strong only in wolf out of the Canidae family. So almost like a father figure, like he tries to help his subordinates at any point of time. If they disturb him even in the midnight, he's ready to help them. He wants them to learn, come up. It is like that. So that helping nature, even in children cases, we can see a lot of helping nature. And they like to be very popular and well connected. Because wolves are seen in larger packs and they hunt also in larger packs. So that way they like to be well connected. Though they are strong enough, there is a need for the group for them to move forward. And they are very competitive and caring, but still they cannot stand any rivalry. Aggression also, we can see a lot of aggression where they either show it up or suppress. Showing up is less here because they again have a fear that if they express it, then they might not be accepted by others. So they suppress a lot of fears and also a lot of aggression within them because they have a fear of being thrown out of the group. And of course, there's a lot of need for appreciation and respect. And that need for appreciation and respect is a common theme for most of the mammals, and need for the group as such, because we see wolves in larger groups, so there's a strong need for the whole group. And he also says that he cannot imagine himself with staying alone. And hierarchy issue is definitely there, which is both a common mammal theme and also a theme for wolves. And they are very strong and powerful, and but still they are dependent. And they're here also we can see the need for social and professional status is very strong. So they're ready to do. And some person was telling about cunningness, but cunningness is not seen in wolf. They are very competitive, but they want to prove their competition by working hard. Cunningness is not much seen in the wolves. They try pleasing others, and pleasing others is also because they want to be, it is for the need for acceptance from the group. They are again competitive, which is again a common animal and also a mammal theme, which is seen in this patient. And in this case, we can also see constant fear of being rejected, neglected, and also feeling of being an outsider. They are very, very responsible. Wolves, especially, this is a very important theme of wolves, where they are very, very responsible, but still they can be vengeful. So, here, taking revenge is in the sense they are responsible. They work very hard. They do everything for the group, but when they don't get what they want, then they take revenge at the later stage, but it is not directly. Like they usually believe in being competitive, doing their work very hard and show it in terms of competition rather than being cunning and snatching somebody else's position or something. That is very important for wolf remedies. They take revenge, but they wait for it. They wait for an opportunity. They work hard towards it, and next they will in the next competition, or maybe for example, if there is a child who needs a wolf remedy, they are not able to perform well in the exam, then probably they struggle very hard. They wait for such an opportunity next time, and they try to perform very well in the exams and excel, rather than copying or cheating from others. That is very important in wolf remedies. And also there is a constant sense of danger and need for security and safety, which we can see in this case. And LAC-CAN, some people suggested LAC-CAN, but in LAC-CAN, we don't see this strength and this power or authority figure. They are totally dependent types. LAC-CANs are totally dependent on their master, and they are ready to lose everything of their self to belong to the group. But those things are not seen in wolf remedies, and lot of need for approval is there in LAC-CAN remedies. And other commonly used remedies is the coyote and fox and jackal. Coyote here almost it looks similar to the wolf, but the dominance is not much what we see in wolf. In wolf, dominating character is more, dictatorship is more when compared to coyotes. And jackals will also have the same canid theme, but they're extremely intelligent and street smart. Like for example, they try to be very if they want something, then they try to be very close to authoritative people, and they try to somehow get it without any conflicts or without any confrontations. So that way they are very street smart, but this that has to be there to prescribe a jackal remedy. And fox also has all these themes, but dependency on the group is much less compared to other canids like wolf and lac can. The dependency on the group is much less. They don't depend on the group for taking a decision, but yet there is a need for grow. And also jealousy is an important theme for fox remedy. In children also we see that in the form of sibling rivalry. So jealousy has to be there when you need to prescribe a fox remedy. And one more important thing is it's not necessary that all the themes have to be present in the same case. Any of these can be present. And I just wanted to focus that how important it is to differentiate in the same group. Many a times what happens is like earlier I said I had given Laccan and it did not help. If I had not read the other remedies of the same group, then probably I would have shifted the remedy and whole focus would have changed and the whole case would have failed. But since I was very strong on Canid family, I was able to appreciate the difference between the remedies in the same subgroup and which help the patient to a larger extent. So it's very important to read all the remedies in the same group and understand the differentiation of all the remedies in the group. That's all I had to share. Thank you. Sorry about the technical issue. I think for me the slides are moving. I don't know why it is not getting focused there.
Okay. So if you have any question, then you can share.
Potency, ma'am? What was the potency?
1M was given. 1M.
Okay.
If somebody is asking about repetition, actually 1M 3 doses were given on continuous 3 days. Then with a gap of 1 month, it was repeated again. So every month 1M 3 doses for 3 days. 1 dose per day for 3 days it was given for 6 months.
Excellent, ma'am. It's new for us. We are new in this method, but you explained very well, and we are trying to learn. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for listening. And actually these things we could get only after joining Dr. Kalatia sir's courses. It opened the views in a different way, basically.
Sir.
Thank you so much. It was really wonderful experience today. We learned a lot. I mean, taking case like this and taking out the remedy like this is really a different experience. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir, a lot for giving us this opportunity to understand. And we are really grateful to you that we are learning every day. Thank you.
Yes. So I want to say we are familiar with known remedies like leg caninum, leg defloratum, right? So whenever you have a such case, a leg can or leg defloratum like case, and you are not able to have a good result in it, then you can think of the similar remedy from mammal group, other remedies. And this is today's case is best example, right? So leg can actually is a domesticated wolf. So they are domesticated. They are living along with human civilization, and for that they are degraded. They lost their aggression and they survive completely dependently on human being, right? So that characteristic you see in Lecken case, while a wolf is a wilder variety, and that's why there are lot of ego, lot of you can say the inner power, self-confidence is also very high, competition is also very high that you cannot see in Lecken. So whenever you have a Lecken case and you are not able to find, you cannot think like this, themes are there, it look like a Lecken, but something is more than Lecken, then you can think of Lec lupinum, because both are very similar remedies from the very similar source. The difference is one is domesticated and another one is very wild. So that wilder quality you can see the difference. Second thing, if you have to understand the wolf very well, then watch that Mowgli movie again. It's so good. The Jungle Book. And you see the all quality of wolf there in there. Third thing, how the street dog are treated. That way also you can understand Lec canina. Street dog has no value. Nobody want them. Everybody say go away, right? Second thing, if they want to have a food, then they have to please the master or other human being. Then when somebody asks to come near or give some food, the dog come close to that person and moving the tail, and you see that pleasing quality. So that strong pleasing quality is very strong in Lec caninum. Second thing, nobody want it. So that very strong characteristic you found in Lec canina. They have a very low self-worth. Nobody want me, nobody understand me, I have no value, I am a nobody, I may not exist even. So they feel very low about themselves. That is not there in Lec lupinum. Lec lupinum people are a little bit more egoistic. So they look like a platina or that kind of personality. While Lecken is very mild, kind of a Calcarea, kind of a Baraita kind of personality. So that way also you can differentiate. But important thing is, if we are not aware of all the mammals, then we come on these remedies, Lecken and Lec defloritum very often. So this is the very good example to say like how to differentiate them and how to think if there is a Lecken case is not going well, then what to think further. So it's a very good case. Okay, if you have any question you can